Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive. Today we're diving into...
Deep dive.
Yeah, we're going to deep dive into the world of Uber. Specifically, a new feature they're rolling out called Trip Radar.
Okay.
And we're going to be looking at this through the lens of a recent article in Metro that's called "A Dangerous New Uber Feature is Putting the Safety of Passengers, Pedestrians, and Other Road Users at Risk," Uber drivers have said. So quite a title.
Yeah.
And basically we're going to be trying to unpack how this new feature works, why drivers are a little bit upset about it, and yeah, what it might mean for the future of ride sharing.
Sounds good.
So Trip Radar, what is it?
Well, Trip Radar is basically, it's this new feature in the Uber driver app. And essentially it allows drivers to see and bid on multiple ride requests at the same time.
So they're not just getting one offer at a time anymore.
Exactly.
They're seeing a bunch of stuff all at once.
It's kind of like turning the app into this live auction for rides.
Oh, wow.
And it's being rolled out in London and other parts of the UK.
So I can see how, like, on the surface, that could seem kind of appealing. You get more choices.
Yeah.
You know, maybe more potential to earn money.
More control.
But drivers are pushing back pretty hard.
Yeah, they're not happy.
And the article really dives into some of their concerns. What's the big one?
I mean, the big one is safety. You've got drivers who are now having to constantly check their phones for these bids.
Right.
And that's a huge distraction while driving.
Yeah, it's like you're trying to watch the road, and then you got all these things popping up.
Exactly. It's like
on your phone.
Imagine your kid trying to solve a really complicated math problem while you're driving down a busy freeway.
Like, it's not exactly a recipe for success.
No, not at all.
And the article actually highlights a specific driver who's really experiencing this.
Zamir Drenny. He's been a driver for 25 years.
Wow.
And he said his phone's been going mental with all these ride requests ever since Trip Radar launched. He's constantly checking his phone, assessing offers, making bids, all while trying to keep his eyes on the road.
And he even mentioned, like, being worried about hitting a cyclist or a pedestrian.
Yeah, he actually said he's scared of hitting someone because of the distraction.
That's scary.
It's a real fear. And it's not just about the driver's safety either.
Right.
It's about everyone else on the road. Passengers, pedestrians, cyclists, everyone.
So obviously Uber has responded to this.
Yeah.
They're saying they've designed the feature to be as minimally distracting as possible. They say the full selection of trips is only shown when the car is, like, stationary.
Right. Or moving very slowly.
Yeah.
Under 4 miler.
But the drivers and the ADCU?
Yeah, the App Drivers and Couriers Union, they're pushing back.
They're saying it's not really working out that way.
They're saying they're getting bombarded with these offers, even at traffic lights.
Oh, gosh.
Or when they're slowing down for turns.
Well, it's like...
So there's clearly a gap between how Uber designs these features and how they're actually playing out in the real world.
It's exactly. So it's not just about safety, though.
No.
The drivers are also worried about how this is going to impact how much money they can actually make.
Yeah, the financial side of things.
With this bidding system.
It's like they're bidding against each other for rides.
Right.
And that could lead to a race to the bottom,
Yeah.
where they're all trying to offer the lowest fares just to secure a ride.
And if everyone's offering lower fares, they're all making less money.
Exactly.
And the ADCU has been very vocal about this.
Oh, yeah. They've launched a petition to try to stop Uber from using Trip Radar. They're saying it's leading to lower earnings.
Yeah.
And just a way more stressful working environment.
So it's like this new feature is causing safety concerns and money concerns.
Yeah. It's a tricky situation.
So what can be done?
Well, I think it really highlights the need for better communication between Uber and the drivers.
Like actually listening to the people who are using the app every day.
Exactly. And not just saying, oh, our technology is safe. They need to actually listen to the feedback and make changes based on that feedback.
Yeah. So I guess for you, the listener, next time you order an Uber, just take a minute to think about the person who's driving you, what kind of pressures they might be facing.
Yeah.
And as we become more and more reliant on these apps in our daily lives, it really begs the question of who's responsible. When technology that's supposed to be convenient ends up compromising the safety of the users and everyone else on the road.
It's food for thought.
It is some food for thought. Thanks for joining us for another deep dive. See you next time.